Oke, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, my friends, I'm Sari from class TB4A. Today, I want to share 3 strategies and skills to answer listening questions to festival. Have there 3 parts for listening questions. I will share to you the strategies and skills for each part. First, part A, second, part B, and third, part C. Listening Part A questions. For each of the 30 questions in Part A of the listening comprehension section of the TOEFL test, you will hear a short conversation between 2 speakers followed by a questions. The conversations and questions are not written in your textbook. After you listen to the conversation and question, you must choose the best answer to the questions from your textbook. Strategies for the listening part A questions. 1. As you listen to each conversation on the second line of the conversation, the answer to the question found in the second line of the conversation. 2. Keep in mind that the correct answer is probably a restatement of a keyword or idea in the second line of the conversation. Think of possible restatements of the conversation. 3. Keep in mind that certain structure and expression are tested regularly in listening part A. Listen to the structure and expressions like assessment, negative suggestions, passive, conclusion about who and where, and expression of agreement. 4. Keep in mind that their questions generally progress from easy to difficult. This means that questions 1 through 5 will be the easiest questions and questions 26 through 30 will be the hardest questions. 5. Read the answers and choose the best answer to each question. Remember to answer each question even if you are not sure of the correct response. Never leave any answers blank. 6. Even if you do not understand the complete conversation, you can find the correct answer. If you only understood a few words or idea in the second line, choose the answer that contains a restatement of those words or idea. If you did not understand anything at all in the second line of the conversation, choose the answer that sounds the most different from what you hear. Never choose an answer because it sounds like what you hear in the conversation. 1. Researchman. Often the correct answer in listening part A is an answer that contains a researchman of the idea in the second line of the conversation. In this conversation, sick means ill. And a little means a bit. The best answer to these questions and therefore answer B because answer B restates the idea in the second line of the dialogue. Please note that answer D is definitely not a correct answer because it contains feed instead of feel and teach instead of see. These words are similar in sound but not in meaning to the words that you hear on the recording. The listening part B questions. Part B, the listening comprehension section of the TOEFL test consists of 2 long conversations, each followed by a number of questions. You will hear the conversation and the questions on a pad. They are not written in your textbook. You must choose the best answer to each question from 4 choices that are written in your textbook. Strategies for the listening part B questions. 1. if you have the time, review the answer to the listening part B questions. While you are looking at the answers, you should try to anticipate the questions for each of the group of answers. 2. Listen carefully to the first line of the conversation. The first line of the conversation often contains the main idea, subject, or topic of the conversation, and you will often be asked to answer such question. 3. As you listen to the conversation, follow along with the answers. Detailed questions are generally answers often sound the same as what is said on the text. 4. You should guess even if you are not sure. Never leave any answers blank. 5. Use any remaining time to look ahead at the answers to the questions that follow. 2. The questions. It is very helpful to your ability to answer individual questions in listening part B if you can anticipate what the question will be and listen specifically for the answer to those questions. For example, in your textbook you read A. On Monday, B. Next week, C. Tomorrow, and D. After class. You try to anticipate the question. When will something happen? In this example, you can be quite certain that one of the questions will be about when something will happen. Since you are sure that this one of the questions, you can listen carefully for clues that will give you the answer. This example shows that a helpful strategy, therefore, is to look briefly at the answers in the textbook before you actually hear the conversation on the tape and try to determine the questions that you will be asked to answer. The listening part C questions. Part C, the listening comprehension section of the two test consists of two long conversations, each followed by a number of questions. You will hear the conversations and the questions on the attack. They are not written in your textbook. You must choose the best answer to each question from four choices that are written in your textbook, like the conversation in listening part B. Strategies for the listening part C questions. 1. If you have time, preview the answers to the listening part C questions. While you are looking at the answers, you should try to anticipate the questions for each of the group of answers. 2. Listen carefully to the first line of the talk. The first line of the talk often contains the main idea, subject, or topic of the talk. And you will often be asked this type of questions. 3. As you listen to the talk, follow along with the answers in your textbook and try to determine the correct answer. Detailed questions are generally answers in order in the talk, and the answers often sound the same as what is said on the text. 4. You should guess even if you are not sure. Never leave any answers blank. 5. Use any remaining time to look ahead at the answer to the questions that follow. Skill 3. The topic. As you listen to each talk in listening part C, you should be thinking about the topic or subject or main idea for each talk, as you did in listening part B. Since the first sentence is generally a topic sentence, you should be asking yourself what the topic is while you are listening carefully to the first part of the talk. For the example, On the recording you hear, narrator, listen to a talk at the start of a meeting. Woman, I like to call this meeting to order now. This is the third monthly meeting of the science club this semester, and today we need to discuss the upcoming science fair. So, you think the topic of the talk is a meeting of the science club to discuss the science fair. Okay, my friends, that's all the strategies and skills to prepare people, especially for part of listening. I hope strategies and skills are useful for you to face listening questions in Tuval. Thank you.